Hey guys, this is Coach Spihalski here at Cousins Martial Arts. I'm here today with our children's martial arts virtual lesson. Okay, so feet together set. Martial arts begins and ends with respect. So need a nice bow. Good job. So I need you to repeat after me. Say, I will develop myself in a positive manner and avoid anything that would reduce my mental growth or my physical health. I will develop self-discipline in order to bring out the best in myself and others. I will use common sense before self-defense and never be abusive or offensive. This is a black belt school. We are dedicated. We are motivated. We are on a quest to be our best. Winners never quit. Quitters never win. I choose to win. All right. Okay, so let's get ourselves warmed up. We're going to actually get warmed up with some knees, okay? So we're going to do a rear knee, and then we're going to move it into a switch knee, okay? So for this, when we do a rear knee, it's very important we don't just bring our leg up, okay? This kind of knee right here doesn't do what we need it to do, okay? We need to push our hips forward when we do this, all right? So that means when I throw that knee, my hips need to come out in front of me, okay? Now I'm keeping my hands down here so you can see that hip movement. But it's very important that we keep our hands up towards our face. We gotta be able to protect ourselves, okay? So we should be in a regular guard stance, and we need to make sure that knee comes out, okay? So let's practice a couple rear knees. Show me rear knee, rear knee, rear knee, rear knee, rear knee. Good, okay? Switch your feet. Let's try the other leg. Ready? Show me rear knee, rear knee, rear knee, rear knee, rear knee. Good, okay? Switch it back, okay? Go back to your regular guard stance, okay? Now, we're gonna move that into switch knees, okay? So for a switch knee, I'm gonna throw a knee with my rear leg, but then I'm gonna switch my feet as soon as that knee comes back down, so I can throw a knee with my new rear leg, okay? So from here, I would throw a knee. You're gonna step this down, slide this foot back, and then quickly throw a knee again with this leg, okay? So, once again, throw a knee, come down, slip this back, rear knee again with the other leg, okay? So, we have a rear knee, we follow it with a switch knee, okay? So we want to try and make this as smooth as possible, okay? So it should look like this, okay? From the side, here, here, okay? I'm setting that down while I'm shifting my foot back so that way I can get a good knee in there, okay? All right, let's do some switch knees. Ready? Show me rear knee, switch knee. 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 Nice work, okay? Now our legs are all nice and warmed up. We are going to do some elbows, okay? So let's get in our guard stance right here. Now, we're gonna cover elbows 1 through 3 for our warm-up. We're gonna get our arms warmed up, okay? So for elbow number 1, first things first, we need to make sure we make a nice blade with our hand. It's gonna come right across in front of us. That hand comes right across, it comes over our shoulder, and that pushes your elbow out, doesn't it? Okay? So just like you throw across, it's the same thing here. I'm gonna pick up my back foot, squish that bug, okay? So from here, this is elbow number 1, okay? Let's try it, ready? Say 1, 1, 1, 1. Good, okay? Now, elbow number 2 goes out to our side, okay? So for elbow number 2, now that our hands are crossed here, we're gonna bring it right back across in front of us, and that elbow comes out towards our side, okay? Now, when we do this, it's very important our eyes are looking in the direction that our elbow is going, okay? We need to be able to see our target before we throw that elbow. So our head needs to turn first, then our elbow can come out, okay? So let's try it, ready? Say 2, 2, 2, 2. Good, okay? Now elbow number 3 is just like our 2 elbow. except it goes behind us. So we have to turn our hips so that way we reorient our body to come across with that 2 elbow, but now it's going behind us, makes it a 3 elbow. Okay, so from the side, from here, I'm going to turn my hips. As I bring my hand up, I look behind me, and then I bring that across for that 3 elbow. Okay? So let's try it. A little slow. Ready? Come across, turn that hips. There you go. Okay? So let's try a 3 elbow. Ready? Say 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Nice work, okay? So let's put all of those together. Right from here. Show me 1, 2, 3. Okay? Once again. 1, 2, 3. One more time. 1, 2, 3. Okay? Now, we can do the same thing with the other hand. Okay? So let's switch our stance. We're going to go right here. We're going to go across for 1. Nice and slow. Turn, look. Come back across for 2. And then you're going to turn your hips. Bring it across again for 3. Okay? So let's put those together nice and slow at first. Ready? Show me 1, 2, 3. Good. A little faster. 1, 2, 3. Faster yet. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Let's put it together. Make them nice, powerful elbows now. We got some practice in. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Make sure we're looking with our eyes. Ready? 1, 2, 3. One more time. Last one. Okay? 1, 2, 3. Nice work. Nice work. Okay? So now our arms are warmed up. Our legs are warmed up. We're going to move into one of the core things we're going to cover today, our bob and weave. Okay? So for our bob and weave, we're going to start off nice and easy. We're going to start in a horse stance, okay? So that way we get a good general concept of how bob and weave works. Now, for this, we bend our knees. I want to keep my back nice and straight, okay? With a bob and weave, I'm drawing a U shape with my nose. A bob and weave is used if somebody throws a hook right at the side of our head, okay? Now, we usually can use a cover for that, but the bob and weave makes it so that we don't get hit in the first place, okay? With a cover, we're going to take some hit. Okay? Sometimes we don't have a choice. It happens too quick, we don't have a choice. But if we see it coming far enough ahead of time, we can throw that bob and weave in, and it goes right over our head, and now we're lined up to throw a counter attack. Okay? So we're going to start off easy in our horse stance right here. Okay? You put one foot forward a little bit. And what we're going to do is we're going to step. You're going to go down, bend those knees, keep the back nice and straight, come back up, and then step over with the other foot. Okay? So once again, from the horse stance, coming down and around. All we're doing right now is just practicing keeping our back nice and straight. Okay? There you go. And then we can go back in the other direction too. Okay? Making sure that we keep that nose facing forward, our eyes forward, so that way our opponent that's in front of us, we're not looking away from them. Okay? It's very important we don't look down like this because we're not keeping an eye on our target. Okay? So right from here. Good. Back the other way. One more time. Good job. Now let's get in our guard stance. Now we have to have a couple steps in here too with that, okay? So we're going to step with our front foot. Excuse me, I got to sneeze. Nope, no I don't. Okay, so from here, we come down, around, and then I'm going to step up with the other foot, okay? Once again, if I want to go in this direction, I'm going to step, come down for my bob and weave, and then step over, okay? So let's try it a couple times. Ready? Step, bob and weave, step. 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 Very nice. Okay? So we should be able to move in either direction with that. And we're actually going to use that in our combination for today. Okay? So, get back in your guard stance. Our combination for today is hook, cross, bob and weave, cross, hook. And then we're going to finish off with a knee. Yeah, that rear knee that we practiced earlier, okay? So, let's go nice and slow at first, okay? So we start off with a hook, a cross, and then we're going to do a bob and weave, cross, a hook, and then we're going to throw that good rear knee, okay? So, say it with me and follow along, okay? So, hook, cross, bob and weave, cross, hook, rear knee. Ready? Let's try it again. Ready? Hook, cross, bob and weave, cross, hook, rear knee. Okay? All right, that's 6 steps. There's a lot there, but I know you can do it. Let's move it a little faster. Ready? So, hook, cross, bob and weave, cross, hook, knee. Ready? A little faster. Hook, cross, bob and weave, cross, hook, knee. Ooh, I almost threw a rear kick. Ready? Hook, cross, bob and weave, cross, hook, knee. Last one is always our best one. Ready? Hook, cross, bob and weave, cross, hook, knee. Nice work, okay? Making sure we're keeping that back nice and straight so our head stays tilted up so we can look forward, okay? All right, let's go ahead and lock it up real quick, okay? All right, so I'm gonna come down here. I've got a copy of our homework for this month, okay? So we have these available at all the locations. Hopefully we'll be sending out an email so you guys can print them off potentially at home if you need to be staying at home, okay? So our topic for this month is responsibility, all right? Responsibility is very important. It's one of our black belt principles, okay? Now we've talked about self-discipline before, haven't we? Doing stuff without being told, right? Okay, so responsibility is making sure that we uphold that, all right? So all of you had a point where we had to do some self-discipline. We had to do something without being told. Okay, responsibility is being able to own up to that on a regular basis, all right? So I want to say most of you probably have your own room, right? You might have to share it with somebody, okay? Now, whose responsibility is it to make sure that room stays clean? It's not mom and dad's, is it? No, it's your room. That means you are responsible for how clean it is, okay? So it's very important you show that responsibility, okay? That means we have to take our self-discipline to the next level to ensure that things get taken care of, okay? So, very important that this homework is also your responsibility, okay? In fact, it says right at the bottom, remember, these assignments are your responsibility and not your parents, okay? So, if I hear, well, my parents forgot it at home, I'm going to look at you and I'm going to say, wait a second, whose responsibility is it? It's your responsibility, okay? So, let's make sure we get these turned in on time, okay, guys? All right, now, on the back, this one's actually a little bit fun, okay? We have some word finds on here, okay? So up top is the one for you guys. The one on the lower end is for the younger kids, okay? So our junior responsibility word find, we got a number of different words here that we have to find in here, okay? All right, you're responsible for finding them, spending the time that's necessary to take care of this, okay? So I'll give you a little hint because you guys came here to help out, making sure that you're working at home, okay? One of these words is that we have to make decisions. We have a choice. We can make good decisions or bad decisions. When we are responsible for what we do, no matter which kind of decision that we've made, we have to take responsibility for it, okay? So that word decisions comes across right here, right from the bottom. There's the bottom line. It's the second one up. D-E-C-I-S-I-O-N-S. Okay? Decisions. All right? So there's a little hint for you to find one of those words. You are responsible for finding the rest of those words, okay, and making sure that this comes in on time, okay? All right. Okay, so that's our little homework review for this. Let's get up. Let's have a little bit more fun, okay? All right, feet together, set. All right, now we are going to work on some rear kicks, okay? So I want to make sure everybody has a good rear kick, okay? We got some testing coming up here. I want to make sure that your rear kick looks spectacular. All right, so right from here, right in our guard stance, we have 3 steps that we have to take for a good rear kick. Number 1, we're going to step with our lead foot, okay? And when we take this step, we don't take it forward. We're going to turn our foot out to the side, okay? This opens up our hips so that way our kick can come around, okay? So say step. Next, we're going to chamber our back leg. We're doing a rear kick, so we're using our back leg. We're going to come up with a chamber. Think of setting it right up on top of a table, okay? So let's try that. Ready? Step and chamber. Step, chamber. Step, chamber. Good. Okay. Now we're gonna step, chamber, and then snap it out. And when we snap this kick out, it's very important that we point our toes. Okay. We optimally want to hit with our shin. Okay. If we can hit with the shin, we're in good shape. But sometimes people might back off away from us when we throw this kick, and we might get them with our foot. And that's why it's very important we have a nice pointed foot. Okay. We point our toes down. So we end up hitting them with the top of our foot. That's okay. That still works. But if my toes are pointed out, I'm going to hit them with my toes first. That's not going to do me much good, is it? Probably break my toes. Ow. Okay? You don't want broken toes. It's really hard to fix. Okay? So right from here, let's put all those steps together, okay? So step, chamber, and snap. Good. Ready? Step, chamber, snap. One more time. Step, chamber, snap. Good. Good work. Okay. Now let's switch our feet. Let's make sure we do it on both sides. So we got to make sure that we can do the same thing with our other foot. Okay. So we're going to step with our lead foot. This one's going to feel a little different. Okay. So we step, we turn face out. Next, we're going to chamber. We got to bring it up, lay it on that table, that invisible table. And then we're going to snap it out. Make sure that you're pulling those toes back. Okay. Let's try it again. Ready? Step, chamber, snap. Good. Ready? Step, chamber, snap. One more time. Step, chamber, snap. Good. Okay. So switch your feet back. Okay. Let's do some good rear kicks. Ready? We're going to put all the steps together. I'm just going to say a rear kick. Make sure you give me a nice loud key out. Okay? Right from here. Ready? Rear kick. Rear kick. Rear kick. Rear kick. Rear kick. Switch your feet. Gotta try the other leg. Okay, ready? Rear kick. Rear kick. Rear kick. Rear kick. Last one. Rear kick. Nice work, nice work. Okay, very good job today. Now, we're gonna learn a special little technique here. It's called a mouth of the hand punch, okay? The mouth of the hand punch uses this part of our hand right here.